So when did you start writing songs and your spoken
I've
word?
been writing every day since I've been 13. I started meditating at 13, and my practice is that I meditate and then I write. Sometimes it's messages, but it's just been my way, because when you go inside, even in levels of sleep or whatever, you have other levels of consciousness you don't bring to your regular everyday consciousness, so it's a way of bringing inside out through writing. So I write every day, and then I post them, and then I find out what people like by posting it. And some I make into lyrics. Some really want to be.
Yeah.
Some want to be songs.
I
want to
hear
be
ya.
a song, you know?
Exactly.
But not everything. I tend to write too many words for some songs.
Well, because you're a writer.
I can be wordy. I just cut down. I actually, Benny Uitaki, he's such an angel. You know Benny.
Yeah.
So Benny, he wanted to do a song, and I said, I have the song. And he says, well, you have so many words here, Cindy. And I said, well, let's cut the words back some. And I said, I'm going to have Anthony Fluke and others. And I went up to, Mike Castle's studio up there in Kula. He's the one that records all of Kalani Pea's thing. He's just above the Kula Lodge.
Okay.
Anyway, we recorded there. And I think you have it here. I landed up doing a song. It took a bit of evolving and shaping, but it's on the new album I have out called Aloha Forever. And it's Anthony Fluke doing Believe, but the music was done on this one by Benny.
Oh.
And this is Jim Chemo West. Great. He's Weird Al's player.
Oh, all right.
Doing the music on it. That
So
guitar.
pretty.
Hear the guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe you are the light, shines for day and night. You can be it if you believe. You are the magic of a rainbow, the smile of love, the song of joy that brings us hope. It's all possible when you believe. Believe you are the light that shines for day and night. You can be it if you believe. You are the magic of a rainbow, the smile of love, the song of joy that brings us hope. It's all possible when you believe. Believe you are the light that shines for day and night. You can make a difference, can't you see? We're stronger than you know when you shine your soul. Anything is possible if you just believe.
Oh, my goodness. That is some really pretty stuff.
It's such a project. You went in the studio, you did all your stuff, but you have an idea for a song, and you never know how many songs are going to come out easy. If it's going to be an easy birth, or it's going to be cesarean, or what kind of birth it's going to. You don't know when you create them, which is just going to pop right out, or which one's going to take a little bit of time. So to me, it is like having children, though. When you have
definitely.
songs, and some ones you really love, but
Some ones you just tolerate.
well, they don't always come out like you think they're going to come out. But anyway, after the fires, this is when I did Aloha Forever, because we all tried to do something, after the fires. And I knew this wonderful, it's so funny, this weird story is I used to have a video production company years like 20 years ago, 22 years ago. And these firefighters who had just finished their training, it's not easy. If you don't know and you've never seen what firefighters have to go through, a year of training.
How about that house they have to crawl through?
Oh, my God. And so anyway, these guys, 3 of the firefighters who were just going to graduate, asked me to help them edit down a piece they did called The Golden Hour, which was amazing, blew my mind. So I did it, and we did it, and I knew one of the guys was a really good singer named Pito. Anyway, after there was a death of the firefighter that happened with that flood that happened there and everything. So I said, again, this was where I saw a rainbow, and these words came to me. I said, this has got to be a song. That one was
this
definitely.
one's got to be a
This
song.
has got to be a song. And I said, who could do it? I said, well, I know a firefighter. I haven't talked to him or seen him in 22 years.
Time to catch up.
But, social media, I found him, Messenger. I said, I've got a song you've got to do. And I sent him the words. And he said, yeah, let me work on it. Well, it took about 8 months, and he refined it, and he came up with the music. And
Took him 8 months. You know why? Because musicians have a hard time walking away from a project. Finally, you just have to say,
well,
it's done.
He had an album 22 years ago, but he hadn't done anything in that long.
Oh, wow.
So he really wanted it to be right. And anyway, it came out to be on this album, Aloha Forever. It's a first track, and it's called Soaring On. You'll hear how beautiful this music is. And this was dedicated to our, the firefighters when they die, the brotherhood and
Oh, yeah.
how close it is. So you'll recognize that when this is played.
Cool.
You're like a rainbow, the kind we thought would last. Oh, you made me smile. Gone in such a blessed flash, like a bird that's taking flight. Your colors lit the sky, and suddenly the world ain't alright. And I can hear forever calling, but I don't wanna say goodbye. Keep soaring on. My soul would have no rainbow if the tears would dry away. You've always been my home. Keep soaring on. Behind the storm, the sun still shines. One day I'll fly away. You'll always be my home, though. No more negotiation. It's more than any heart could bear. Lord, I hear you loud and clear. I see a rainbow in the sky, yes. I know there ain't no goodbye. You needed me here. We may never know the reasons why, no, but I'm just glad that you were in my life, yeah, waiting for the day the sun will come our way. Keep soaring on. My soul would have no rainbow if the tears would dry away. You've always been my home. Keep soaring on. Behind the storm, the sun still shines. One day I'll fly away, 'cause you'll always be my home. I'll place my tears into your life, create an arc of color, if just for a while. In peril, heroes find that he'll endure it for his brother. A feeling that I'll keep alive. Keep soaring on, yeah. My soul would have no
Yeah, I was blessed to have some good people on that one.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Your stuff is really full and rich, and I love that. I like
you.
that way to
Thank
sound.
you.
I love it.
Good production.
Yeah, it's a really rich sound. It's a great production, and they
That was
don't
Gilbert?
sound.
Gilbert Amata and Rock, he was on keyboards and did other extra things. He's amazing. And Rock
Really?
Hendricks on sax and Chris Thomas on drums, I believe, on that one. I hope I got that right. Anyway, it was took a long time to get, and I have to say, Pito worked very, very, very hard on this one. He must have done his vocals over 15 times. He wanted to get it right, you know.
Good job, Peter. Good
Yeah,
job.
it was dedicated to the firefighter Trey Evans Dumoulin, who died in that fire. Actually, it was a flood that happened last February. So anyway, that was that. But you know what's weird? The thing that happened that blew my mind is my best on Spotify. I have a lot of listens, but one that I did way back when, called Blessings, on Spotify has the most amount. Why? Because it was actually Josh Tatovi's very first recording. Now you know how big Josh is now, right?
Yeah.
His very first recording.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It was Folk de Chambre. But I know this guy. He can really sing. He's just a teenager, but I really like. I think you'll like. Cindy, you gotta check it out. And so anyway, that's got I don't know, like 89,000 plays on
What? Really?
Spotify. Oh yeah, because of Josh's name.
Congratulations.
So I brought back
Yes.
a song that I had never re-released in, which is called, and this album is dedicated to Maui. So I brought back one called Haleakala. Now, we're not going to play a lot of it, but it's got, you can hear his beautiful vocals. Josh has this amazing falsetto. You know, he can sing.
Ooh.
He can sing. So I put it
Let's
on.
hear it.
I put it on this album as well.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Softly the sun rises to greet the morning breeze. Welcome to the island, slopes of Haleakala. The subtle colors of rust and lavender.
Really.
Give
Sounds
it
like
to
it's
the
precious.
path that leads to the one. Haleakala, Haleakala, touching all the sacred land. Haleakala, Haleakala, the sun over Haleakala. The timeless way to grace this place, where mountain touches sky. The mystic pool of Aloha is alive and never dies. The sun over Haleakala, shining on this place we love. This
Way to fade out.
place
That's a good fade.
You know,
Was-
I love. Well, actually, it's my
gorgeous.
second album. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But yeah, you know, and you know, on that original album was one I brought back and did over, which was, you know, our friend we love so much, Marty Dredd.
Yes, Marty.
Marty actually got together with Fulton, and they found different things from Africa that Fulton taught him that had words that no one knew what it meant. But Fulton would just jam, you know, and that's where a lot of this music actually was done from jams. But I wrote a song called Yes, because I love the word yes.
I do. I
Don't
say
you
yes
love
to
the word
everything.
yes?
I say yes
I
to
love-
everything.
you
Do you
know-
want this? Yes.
Well, think Marty. Everything Marty does is positive vibes.
Oh, totally.
It's all about positive vibes. Well, when we first did this one, and this is why I updated, he did this. He says, I said, yeah, I want to do this little rap in here. He says, I don't know, and I don't know about rap. He says, oh, this is what people are doing. This is like, so I said, I'll try, Marty. I trust you. So anyway, that's yes, and that I did with another wonderful version that he did talking about children. I added on the end of this song, so it's yes.
Everybody say yes. Everybody say yes. Everybody say yes. Say yes to the dream of all that you are. Say yes to the light within.
There is a love that can heal your heart.
Say yes.
Reveals how you play your part. Can't you see that? Something in your soul.
Something in your
knows
soul.
your song is true.
Knows your song is true.
Something sweetly singing these songs to you.
Say yes.
Believe in the higher.
Believe in the
That you can be.
that you can be.
And this belief will set you free.
That it set you free.
Say yes to the sea
Say yes to the
of all that you are.
of all that you are.
Say yes to the dream
Say yes
that's
to the
in your heart.
that's in your heart.
Something in your soul knows your song is true.
Knows your song is true.
Something sweetly singing these songs to you.
Say yes.
Say yes to the dream
Say yes to the
of all that you are.
That's a shining star.
Say yes to the light of your shining star.
Your shining star.
There is a love that heals your heart.
Heal your heart.
Believe in that dream, make a brand new start. Something in your soul
Something in your
knows
soul.
your song is true.
Knows your song is true.
Something sweetly singing these songs to you.
Say yes. Everybody say yes. Everybody say yes. Everybody say
It's like.
Give me the love that's in your heart. Give me the love right from the start. I wanna feel those dreams you got residing in your deepest part. I wanna know just what you feel. Tell me now so I know the deal. You and I, we can make things right. Move a little closer to the light.
Something in your soul knows your song is true.
knows your song is true.
Something sweetly singing these songs to you. Say yes to the dream.
Everybody say
Say yes to the dream.
Everybody say yes.
Say yes to the dream.
Everybody say yes.
Say yes to the dream.
Say yes to being free. Free of all negativity.
Everybody say yes.
Say,
Just say yes.
I say yes to everything.
Gary, stop whistling.
I can't help
That's
it.
why she has an office in her bedroom.
That's right. My landlord came in and said, "Where are you? What are you doing?" He's coming to the
Yes.
bathroom. I said, "Come in here. I'm in my office." And he came there, all my pillows, my blankets, my little dogs. And he's like,
And
"So this is your."
And then before we go on, I want to just remind everybody about Joel's service.
Yeah.
Monday at 8 a.m. at the Kihei Canoe Club in Kihei.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
I'll be
Right.
there.
And,
What a
and before we go
sweetheart.
to, I know everybody knows Cindy, but if people want to find your music, Cindy,
There you go.
It's all on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on everything, and cindypaulos.com has all the awards and things and stuff I've done. But yeah, it's you got to do the streaming these days. So Spotify's good and any of the ones, any of the streaming
and you're up to
platforms.
like $2.50 you made on streaming.
You know what? I'm going to tell it quickly. I have a lot of audio content because I talk a lot, and I have a lot of things I've done on audio. I have found that Spotify bought a thing called Find Away Voices. It's easier than ever to get an audiobook up. I just finished my new one, and it's up. I now have 8 audiobooks done by, it's now called Spotify bought by Find Away Voices. They get it up within a few. And so, yeah, I actually made $1,000 last
Wow.
year on Spotify.
Whoa! Well, I used to make money on Orchard. Remember
I remember
Orchard?
Orchard, yeah.
Idea.
Yeah, I got. In fact, one time I said, I never made any money on this, and then I opened a check for $700. I was like, "Whoa!
Yeah.
Let's put up
See?
some more songs."
You made money on Spotify. Congratulations.
Because I had 7 audiobooks up there. And people buy them, and it goes by listens as well. And then Blessings, of course, was like 89,000. That song Believe has a bunch. And, some of these get played a lot, so there you go. It adds up. But I do recommend people thinking and checking out if you have a lot of audio content, turn it into a book. at findawayvoices.com.
Findawayvoices.com. Got 3 minutes left. That's all we've got.
I just real
love?
quick. I just want to say Cindy Paulos is one of the sweetest people.
I know. We always say it too.
And some people just don't have a bad bone in their body, and you're one of
do.
those. Do you really?
No.
Well, you don't show
It's
it.
been in rock and roll as long as I've been.
You mean you can be
You got
I think she's kind of tough, to tell you the truth.
you could be tough.
It makes you tough to do these records. It really
thank you.
does.
I don't want
I
to see that
appreciate
side.
that.
No, you're always sweet.
No,
to
I'll
us.
write it in a book one day.
Is there
find it
anything
on
coming up?
Spotify.
Is there anything coming up that
Yes, well, we should mention the station, Koi FM, is coming up on the 50th anniversary, and the Exiles will be at Mulligan's, and Jack Gist will be singing and emceeing.
Yeah.
And that's going to be happening at Mulligan's next Friday, May 31st, and he would love you to come down.
And he'll be dancing too.
he will be?
Yes,
Oh my
he will be. He'll be
goodness.
playing his Mick Jagger impersonation thing. He will.
And everybody, you didn't know that he tap danced too. So.
Yes.
No, are you kidding?
I knew.
Are we even on the air?
Yes, we are.
I'm
We have
sorry.
time for a part of one more song. Which would you like to
Oh,
hear?
yes. Blessings.
No, Dr. Nat. Let's go out with Dr. Nat and Rio Ritmo.
Dr.
Which one
Nat.
is that?
Yep, I wrote a song with them, Dr. Nat and Rio Ritmo. It's so cool because we were just talking like this, and I said, that'd be a good idea for a song. He's a doctor, and he says, but I love music. I said, in the daytime you're a doctor, and nighttime you do music. He said, yeah, music is my medicine. I
There
said,
you
that
go.
would be a great song.
Is my medicine. It's the music of the medicine. My personal prescription with soul encryption. Just to give me the vibe. Music is my medicine. It's the music of the medicine. My personal prescription with soul encryption. Just to keep dance alive with the kiss and hiss, the heart of bliss, the dance that lives in the rhythm it gives. Come on, music is my medicine. Let the music heal you, let it set you free. Let it lift you up to feel the love's the same in you and me. Come on, music is my medicine. I miss the music, I'm in medicine. My personal
The moment.
prescription with soul.
And we are back with just a short little time so I can say how fabulous my guest is. Cindy Paulos. We love this lady so much. She's so talented. I mean, unreal. You really are talented. We're so glad you came in
Thank you
today.
so much. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad to have you. Willie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Willie.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ladies.
he's my
this
guy.
was very much fun.
And then, of course,
Thank
my
you, Ricky.
my Ricky, my Ricky
You mean Ernie?
Gordon.
Gordon. That's my buddy Gordon here. Gordon Gary Forsberg. That's his real name.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you next week, everybody.